Greetings and salutations, tube dwellers.
Where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for?
How dare you interrupt me?
Yes, that. There were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course.
Apparently, even vampires have some incompetent apprentices.
I have lived for far too long to be bothered.
So, we're going to pick up where we left off. We just now started the Bloodstone Chalice. So far in this quest, the only thing that has occurred is that Lord Harkon told me to come talk to Garen Marethi. Harkon's asked me to speak to Garen Marethi, telling him simply, "It is time." The objective, speak with Garen Marethi. Here is Garen Marethi.
I saw more than enough political maneuvering in my time in House Dress. I was tired of it then, and I'm tired of it now.
I have a message from Harkon.
Lord Harkon, remember your place.
Whoa, doggy.
Now, what is our Lord's wish?
Oh, he simply said, "It is time."
Well, well. He wants the chalice, then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice?
I've never heard of it.
It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers.
Interesting.
He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good.
He's
Follow
going to become
me.
more powerful.
I'll take you to it.
He feels he
Lord
needs to
Harkon
become more
has never
powerful.
cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now.
So he's going to do something big.
This is an intriguing change.
Interesting. I agree, Garen. Quite the intrigue. Oh man, back to the dining room. This place is so messy. Oh god. Oh, getting mixed up with the pup. Alright, Garen, what's up? Is this it? Nope. He's just getting sidetracked.
Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
Huh. So is it?
The chalice?
Is it here?
Why?
What are you up to, Garan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself.
This guy looks
Our
crazy.
friend here has been ordered to Chalice.
Really?
Indeed. He's off to Redwater Den.
Well then.
Red
best of
walked
luck
up
to
in.
you.
Vingalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the Chalice.
Oh? Well, his advisors, eh? How would you say that?
Another elf, I see.
Orthiolf?
I'm sure Vilgalmo is sizing you up as we speak, trying to figure if you're friend or foe. He'll tell you what a monster I am, that I can't be trusted. You mark my words, it's him you need to worry about.
Okay, so
If it
worrying
will
about
get him
both of you.
closer to being in charge, he'll slit your throat without a moment's thought.
As if slitting my throat would do anything. You don't trust Vingalmo.
No, and if you're smart, you won't either. I know he's one of your kind and all, but he's only looking out for himself.
Aren't we
You
all?
think you're best of friends until you find his fangs in your neck.
What? Isn't vampire blood
Shroud.
gross for vampires?
Life here is better than you could find anywhere in Skyrim.
Is that so?
You'll be a welcome addition to the court, I'm sure. If I may, let me offer you a piece of advice. Be
You are an
careful who
advisor.
you trust. Not all of us have the court's best interests at heart. Orthiolf, for example. He'll tell you he means well, but believe me, he can't be trusted at all. Keep that in mind, will you?
Couple of little school children. Why can't Orthiolf, I'm probably messing that up, be trusted?
He claims to serve loyally, but he really covets the throne. He sees himself in charge someday. His ambition will justify any actions. Put your faith in him, and you will regret it, I promise you.
Garan and a couple of these other vampires have some
Don't get in my way,
really
and I
extreme
won't tell you.
facial
This
features.
chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done,
Wicked looking chalice.
blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it.
Oh.
Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Okay. Looks like I have the chalice now, as it has disappeared from the pedestal.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I
So-
have lived for
So you
far
can
too
see how
long
his
to be
face
bothered
is
with them.
contorted like crazy, and it looks like there's
Can't
another
trust the
vampire
word that comes out
over
of
here.
your
A few,
tongue's
actually,
mouth. Remember that.
with crazy faces as well.
Hello there.
Borthiolf does not have the crazy contorted faces. I wonder if that has anything to do with their age or their power. I kind of have an itch to look around here some more, but I think I'm going to save that for a later time. I kind of want to get straight on with doing some dirty vampire deeds. Your vampire blood boils in the sunlight. That is too bad. So let's see where Redwater Den is located. I do have this marked, I trust. Take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Spring. Where? Ah, down over here. What have we in the far southern reaches? Redwater Den. I have a couple points somewhat close. Looks like I'll have to do some running. And until your vampiric powers grow as you hunger. Alright. Until I get that respite perk in the restoration tree, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Ooh, an Ascendant Necromancer, who clearly does not understand who she's dealing with. That's not what I wanted. I thought I was going to hit my hotkey there and whip out Vampire Lord form. I guess I'll just kill her, though. I need to start feeding very soon, though. I need to make sure I stay on attacking every civilian, every living creature I can, every living humanoid, I suppose, to get my feeding up quickly. Is there another one? I do need to check. What is my form? Vampire Lord is 3. Okay. I hit 2 and just use my shout cooldown. So I will remember not to do that again, because I don't even know what shout I used on her. And I've got some running to do, and some stamina regenerationless running. Oh joy. Wow, you know, I hadn't really thought of it until now, but being a vampire as like a melee or an archer would be an enormous pain. Your stamina is used heavily with both of those builds, and Magicka still regenerates as a vampire. My stamina's staying low, and every now and then Kale just breathes real heavy a couple times. That's funny. What's this? Redwater Den? This looks like some burnt down hut. What is this? Alright, I've got my 3 on. Redwater Lookout.
Please stay away while you got that spell on you.
Huh. Interesting that he's afraid of spells, given that he seems to be aligned with some vampire. Looks like that's the way to go.
Hey there, friend. If you're looking for a fix, you're at the right place. Just head on down the trap door.
A fix? What do you mean by a fix? Apparently there's going to be a blood fountain or something down here. That's a pretty gross looking skeever. Open Redwater Den. Garan said something about some unsavory types down here. I wonder, are they going to be as simple as some bandits?
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted.
For your
Head
sake, I
on
hope
in.
that doesn't happen.
And behave yourself.
Certainly. Huh. I gotta see. I'm a vampire now. I can sneak so well. Huh. Nothing real interesting. Nothing real valuable. Some gold. A dealer. What do you
Oh,
deal?
welcome, welcome. I don't believe we've seen you here before,
There's a
have
bunch
we?
of people coughing.
You can buy from me, then join any booth you'd like.
Join any booth? How about a sample? Persuade attempt? Let's do it.
Since it's your first time, sure. Find a booth and enjoy.
What is she gonna give me? Redwater skooma? It's a skooma den! Okay, okay. Now I understand what Garan was saying. Wow! Look at the smoke! This is hilarious. I'm hearing nothing but like people coughing everywhere. Empty skooma bottles. Oh jeez. Is this guy dead? Oh no, it's just an addict. No, that's a dead addict. I can search. She just died. She's just over there dead, chilling. Oh man. Attendant, I don't think I need anything directly. Let's see here. Since I am a vampire, let me just sneak. Oh, 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 oh. There we have it. An adept lock. I do have almost 90 lock picking, so that was nothing. Nothing. You did not hear a thing. Oh, I think he sees me, but it did not list this as stealing anyway, so I'm going to take it all, whether they see me or not. It looks like he does. Uh-oh. He does, and it turns out that he does have a problem with it. I cannot unsheath my... This is not cool. I cannot attack. Oh, man. I'm not sure that this is going to work out as well as I hoped. At some point, surely... I mean, I can't heal myself or anything, because there! Finally, my hands are up. Okay, let's get down to business. I guess I had to get hit by one of them first before it technically counted me as being in combat. Yeah, so now I'm going to massacre basically everybody down here, and I'm going to do it as a vampire lord. Okay, so it counts as feeding if I kill them with my drain spell, which is my right hand, or if I actually feed on them, which I think I have to go to melee and do some sort of power attack to do that. I think I'm just going to try using my drain. Holy crap, that drain is powerful. Vampire's Thrall. I wonder if I'll be able to even drain. I don't remember, what is my right hand? And I did not get that one. That's quite alright though. Let's go down to feet. Oh, I can't loot when I'm in Vampire Lord form. That's I had a couple different curiosities. I wondered if I'd be able to go through doors or if I'd be able to loot. Alright, I think I've pretty much bottomed this side out. There's not really anything up there but that lever. I already hit the lever, so I'm guessing that there's going to be a door open. Down. Let's go down further. How low can we go? A doorway. I can't actually use any doorways, I don't think, as a Vampire Lord. I can revert easy enough, and it looks like since my Dremora Lords aren't seeing anybody, I am probably clear to do so. Wow, that's a neat looking potion. Let's go ahead and do so. Yes! Back to human form. And back to first person. Sleeping Tree Sap. I am very familiar with what Sleeping Tree Sap does. Gives you some extra health, but it also slows you down. Since I don't really get hit, I probably won't need the extra health, and I definitely do not want to have my movement speed impaired. That is my primary method of survivability. So let's see, there was a gate over here. Yes! With a depth lock. It looks like there's a book inside, and other than that, it looks like this is just a jail cell. So I'm not sure this is actually going to be anything. But we'll check it anyway. What is this? Telekinesis? That's a spell that I think I already have. I'm not sure. And I got a lot of comments on my that very first video where there were the caged areas that had like items beyond the cages. Got a lot of comments saying that I could use telekinesis, and you're all very right. I could have used some telekinesis. Luckily, I am not in dire need of the loot. Okay, so I hope I'm not getting too turned around. I guess I can start paying attention to my compass here. It's saying that my objective is off this way. Is that outside the skooma den? Hold on. It says take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Spring. Huh. Uh-oh. She's probably not going to like me either. Can I just go right back to it? Yes, I can. Nice. Unlike Lycanthropy, Vampire Lord form does not have a cooldown. That's awesome. Goodbye, dealer. Oh man, that is so powerful. Wow. I wonder how far I am from... Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Woo! That scared me for a second. There for a split second, I saw my life flash before my eyes. It looks like I'm too tall to go down these stairs. That is a pain in the butt. I suppose I will revert once again. Oh, I should have looked at my perk tree before I reverted.
Never should have
Oh, somehow I came all the way back up to the top. I am not going to go all the way back to Vampire Lord form just to kill the doorman in my special way. I think I may loot him though. Yes, certainly. Okay, now that basically everyone down here is dead, is there a hidden door somewhere I've missed? Daedric Arrow, Redwater Din, back rooms key. Okay, so I could have just snuck and snatched the key off of her. It doesn't look like there's a back room anywhere over... Oh, maybe there is. Oh, what is this? Okay. So I have to go past the dealer here, past the main counter, and apparently find a switch. Surely there's a switch somewhere. Come to me, little switch. Maybe there's a switch somewhere outside this Draugr crypt. Huh. I see no switch. I see no switch any old where. Allow me to poke around for a moment. Wow. When did that happen? Okay, somehow I'm totally blind as a vampire now. There's a big bridge right out here. I'm guessing that this lever... Yeah, dropped a part of that bridge. I was not even looking at that. So the door that I found behind the counter is probably going to be the way out. Is probably going to be the quick path from the end of the dungeon back to the beginning. That makes some sense. So here, we now go down to the spring.
What was that?
I'm not supposed to be down here, am I? Let's see. I'm going to go through the trouble. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no. Oh, she's doing big damage, and I am stuck. Oh, fly. Wow, down I go. Ooh, after draining them again, I am getting quite close to a vampire perk. Alright, I'm about back to where I left off. Just now whipped out my 2 Dramoras. Now I'm going to go downstairs here and see about fighting this brute a little bit more effectively. Please let me get the drain. Alright, so combat as a vampire lord, I guess I could make it a bit more interesting by using my melee. But, I don't know. I really feel like that... I don't know. Let me use the melee a little bit. Let me not make a hasty decision. Let me use just a bit of the melee and see how it feels, how much damage I can do, how quickly. I really feel like that drain life is going to be way more powerful. But we can use it. We can see. Apparently I'm getting close to my objective, as indicated by the rattle. Oh, come on. You're supposed to be on my side, Death Hound. Double Death Hound. Where are my Dramoras? A fledgling. Yeah, that's still pretty powerful. I mean, it doesn't have the range, and it feels like it's basically the same power as Drain Life. Or, whatever that's called. Drain Vitality. Drain their essences. I gotta figure out how to do the feed whenever I'm in this form. Oh, tell me I can't. Oh, nice, I can. So apparently you just gotta make sure that the doors are big enough for you to fit through. That looks like some kind of... No, I guess that's just water. I was gonna say it looks like oil I could light on fire, but at a second glance, I don't suppose so. There's a journal there. Ah, I almost want to come out of vampire form so I can read it. Is there any battle to be had? Are there any opponents for me to kill? Yes, I think there are. And I think I just lost my Dramora. Vampire's Thrall times 2. I think this is AoE even. That is amazing. Ah. Can't say that it is the most accurate thing ever. I think that should have done me, right? That should have got me a perk. I wonder if you can drain Death Hounds. I wonder if I get perks for draining the Death Hounds. I do not know. Give me a body. Give me lifeless corpse. Put life inside. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and revert then. And we're going to go back through this little area and make sure I didn't miss anything. That may take me just a second. How about I just show you anything interesting I find? Okay, so I did come back and read this journal. It was... Let me see the guy's name. Books. Venaris Vulpine's journal. It describes a... I think he was a high elf vampire. And sure enough, this is Blood Spring Cave, and this is a part of the Blood Spring, the water that I see here. That's why it has kind of a red color to it. It looks a little strange. It described his journey to Skyrim, though, and who described why the house that enters this cave, the house that covers up the entrance to this cave, was burnt. Some old hermit, some old soldier had found... can I pull that chain? Oh, it's just out of reach. Some old hermit had found the cave and had been excavating under his house, and Venaris went down there to check it out because the hermit told him some stories about the blood spring. And turns out that the hermit caught him, and he had to kill him. And in the scuffle, a torch fell and burnt the whole house down. So apparently Venaris has been doing some stuff down in the blood spring, as far as figuring out exactly where the blood spring is and what its effects are. That actually does look like oil. That does not look like part of the blood spring. But the journal specifically described the effects of the blood spring, which are kind of interesting. It said that on mortals it carries only disease and plague and causes addiction. So mortals actually get addicted to drinking the blood, which is, did I say immortals? I meant mortals. Mortals, regular humans, get addicted to the blood. Vampires, apparently, it is somewhat addictive too. The journal said that it does not sustain, but it does give great strength, however, only at the cost of a weakening of the mind and a weakening of strength afterwards. Huh, that was weird. I ticked that trap and it just let go. Normally you have to do some lockpicking to get those to let go. Oh well. I suppose... Whoa! I suppose I was lucky. Oh, please, do not kill me. Can I please whip my... For some reason, I guess this might be a glitch I've been encountering. As a matter of fact, right now I can't... There it goes. I was not able to cast there for a long moment. I wonder if it has anything to do with getting hit. I kind of think that's not the right way to go, although my objective marker does point that way. I kind of think that's this pit that I almost fell into when I first came down here. The pit, right over there. Yeah, I'm sure. Let me go up instead. See if I can locate anything interesting up top. I see a chest. I see a number of places that could be interesting. This specifically. One tick, I think one shout will... Yeah, one word of the shout carried me right over. Perfection. Suppose I could have went all the way into my Vampire Lord form and done the bats as well. The bats doesn't have 3 different distances the way Whirlwind Shout does, but it does look a lot neater. Would have taken me a long time to go all the way over to Vampire Lord form, use the bats ability, and then come back, though. Would have been a silly use of my time. Picked up a burnt book. I'll have to toss that out of my inventory sometime later. Another chest. This one does not appear to be trapped. So let's see if good old chap Venarius is still down here. Okay, so this opens not only this close gate, but also the one down the way. I have a feeling we are getting close to the source of the blood spring. Ah, Draugr. At least Draugr. Crypts. Draugr tombs. Whoa! Is that a new type of trap? That looks really wicked. Oh my god. Look at those spikes. I want a weapon like that. A spiked chain, for some reason that reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons.
What's that?
A master vampire. I don't believe my drain works on the vampires at all, so I'm not going to worry about going into Vampire Lord form. I guess I probably didn't really need to worry about whipping out both my Tremora. Ah, there's another vampire. And they are handling the dogs quite well. Can I get her head? Yes! Right over to their head. Are there more? Nope, they've put their weapons away. That means there are likely no more. I really wish that some of these vampire clothes were not light armor. I would love to... I just love the look of them. Ah! I did not mean to take his boots. I would love to take some of their clothes and enchant it and replace my robe with it. More of those traps. I'm going to run into it. It did hurt me a little. I had a comment on one of my last videos that said something about, yeah, you can sleep in these coffins. That's interesting. I wonder if it has any benefit. I will have to try that at some point. And see. More coffins. This is just a regular old Coven stronghold. Actually, let me check this corner back here. Please, help me, please, Tremor Lord. Out of my way. Get out of the way. 2 coffins up there. Looks like their use of space is not the best. They just got coffins stacking all up on each other. Wow, with the number of coffins I'm seeing down here, I would have expected to find a lot more vampires. Okay, I see another door. I do not readily see... Ah, there it is. Damn switches. Always built with camouflage. Ah! Wow, that was a crazy trap. Kinda cool, kinda cool. It's just like coming at ya. Poke straight out. More soul gems, very weak ones. This character's almost to the point where I don't even need to pick up soul gems anymore. He's got so many. Huh. They smell weakness as they expire. Really? What, behind this door? Go get him then. Go get him, Tiger! Yep, I see the red dots. So let's go ahead and get my second one out here. Whoa, I see traps all over the place. Wow. One on the ceiling, one on the wall over here. Oh, there he is, Venaris Vulpin. Wait a second. It said something about the Bloodstone Chalice needs the blood of a powerful vampire. I wonder... Oh! Oh, that killed me! Oh, wow. Alright, back to where we left off. Let's give Mr. Venaris another chance. And this time, I need to keep in mind that I cannot take a single one of these traps. Whoa! Both of those set off the same trap. That was actually really dangerous. I just about had myself. Woohoo! Alright, now while it's resetting, I'm going to skip around the edge here. Alright, I don't like how restricted this is going to keep parts of my pathing. Looks like I'll be alright till I get in here, though. And this looks like a wide open chamber I can do whatever I want in. Hello, Venaris. I think I need to go ahead and re-up my shield. Wow, all the fire effects on me are absolutely crazy. I cannot see very much of anything. That was almost a good shot. Instead, he got a real good shot on me. Venaris down, and Vampire Night Stalker last but not least. I don't have enough magicka. This fight actually took out all of my magicka. How rare. Hello, Venaris. Give me all your loots. Down, boy. Good. Alright, so I have taken out the leaders of this little coven. Oh, on my way back through, I caught a bit of dialogue that I didn't catch on the first go that that said that they were putting glass armor of recuperation. Said they were putting some of this blood in the skooma that they were feeding the humans. I guess just so they could use humans as a food source. How creepy. How interesting. I think this is the first journal I've ever seen. It describes it as a sketch on the left page. A sketch of any kind of image, but that is supposed to be the Bloodstone Chalice, which I now carry. The rest of this journal detailed some research, a little bit of the history of the Blood Spring. Apparently it was a spring sacred to RK, and a head priest was turned into a vampire by his lover, and they went on a killing spree and killed a bunch of priests as they cowered in the spring. And then it said something about the spring's waters ran red forevermore. So, apparently, the priest blood is super powerful for vampires, but also very detrimental unless the Bloodstone Chalice is used to drink it. So, as my quest indicates, I think... I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just running circles, I guess, around the chamber. I think I need to use the Bloodstone Chalice in some part of the spring to pick up the goodies. And I suppose I'm going to be taking those back to Lord Harkon so that he can have the power. Iron door that unlocked with a Redwater Wellspring key. Oh, check that out. So I got the wellspring key off of Venaris' body. Make sure you scoop that up. It will be necessary. Ooh, the corpses of the priests still lie here. Yeah, activate. Aha. I have filled the chalice.
Too bad, you know. The little accident you had here. Completely unexpected.
Too bad.
What?
Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
Maybe you guys
We're
don't know
just
who you're
lucky
dealing
I
with.
was here to return the chalice to Vingalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Huh?
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here either, did you? Vingalmo wants you both dead.
Well, that's just fine. Orthyal told me to finish off anyone who got in the way.
Oh, so we got a three-way free-for-all here, huh? First thing I'm going to do is try to stun her. Oh! Got some better alteration. Celonia Celia. Wow, she went down quick. While my Dremor Lord handles the other numbnuts over there. Ah! I did not mean to take her clothes. Useless clothes. Stomp. I'll let Stolf just die by himself as I check around this chamber for some more loot. Completed. Defeat Stolf and Salonia. Fill the chalice with vampire blood. Oh, do I get to choose? Can I fill it with either ones? I think she was a little bit more powerful. I have now filled the chalice with her blood. Awesome. So now I have the blood of the blood spring, or I guess the water of the blood spring, and the blood of a powerful vampire. Both requirements fulfilled. Let us return and be done with this quest. Some more Draugr I could probably loot. Not gonna worry about it. This will likely come out right behind the bar. Yes, and we now return to our little island. Wow, I don't know how. I just now went over to Vampire Lord form to check my perks and look at my stamina. My stamina is actually regenerating right now, and it is like the middle of the day. It even gave me the message that my blood was boiling. So I don't know what's up with that. It may be a little glitch. That would be pretty interesting if in Vampire Lord form your stamina did still regenerate. That would be very cool indeed. Did I get a perk? I have a perk. So I don't really have much choice to begin with, but extra health, magic, and stamina. Do it. Power of the Grave. It looks like that does not have levels to it. Cool. Well, this is very interesting. We'll get to the rest of that later. And I just thought about it. It's kind of funny. Castle Volkihar is on the perfect opposite side of Skyrim from the Dawnguard Keep. Or Fort Dawnguard, that is. Ooh, my vampiric powers grow again. I think I'm getting quite close to maximum vampire level. I have to be really careful at this point not to enter any towns. As I think at level 3, no, I think it's level 4, they just know that you're a vampire outright just by seeing you. Level 3 though, I think it's possible that you could reveal yourself somehow. You could slip up some way and let some people know. I wonder if he has anything to say to me.
We need strength, power, not magic. Elves don't seem to understand that.
Magic is power, you fool. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say about Stolf, his little lackey.
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased.
Yeah, especially
You
with
met
the
Stolf
test I
in
was sent.
Salonia, I assume. Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
They did. I killed them both.
As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vingalmo and
Orthyal does not
Orthyal
seem
both long for
happy.
our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets.
How petty
You've
a
done
ploy.
Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Okay.
Yes?
Ah, I have completed the Bloodstone Chalice, and the Bloodstone Chalice was removed. I have started the quest, Prophet. When I returned to Castle Volkihar, I was informed that Lord Harkon was waiting to speak to me. Okay, well, that's going to have to wrap up this episode, guys. Sorry if it ran a little long. I had some difficulties there. A little off my rocker, a couple deaths. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look forward to more in the future. Peace.